Receive messages, guidance, and healing with a panel of Goldylocks Productions spiritual professionals. Sign up today to participate in these live-streamed spiritual message circles.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Circle, October 9th. Here we are in October already.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say hello. Yay! Our first one's in. Super Space Cookie, Marcia, Feng Shui My Space. So welcome, ladies. And as everyone joins this circle, everyone just take a deep breath and just, let's just, anything that happened today, any worries, anything that's not for your highest and greatest and for the circle's highest and greatest, let's just release it right now. We're going to take some deep breaths. And I'm going to play the 432 Hertz tuning fork. Now this is actually for tuning into our connection to Mother Earth, to Mother Nature. And also too, though, I was told by my committee, by my guides, that it's really the Sacred Heart too, our heart, because as we're connecting with Mother Nature, who's always connected, or this planet, who's always connected to her higher self, to Source. You see how it just all lines up? It gets us lined up. So here we go. Everyone take a deep breath in and release. And I want you to breathe through the center of your chest. Try to do that. Try to really just breathe in and out to the center of the chest. Ooh, there you go. And just let that settle down all through you. And just remember your divinity. Remember that. All right. Okay. Wow, that's really good. So how's everyone doing? How you ladies doing?
Great.
We're all doing good.
Still buzzing. So woo! All right. So how this works, and Sarah, thank you so much. Sarah is first up. Thank you, Sarah, for your super sticker. How these work, these spiritual message circles, for those who maybe this is your first time watching and you're not sure how we do things here, is that everyone, well, hello, Carol, if you can stick around, let's stick around. And so everyone that donates $5 or more gets messages from each of us here this evening. Okay. Now, anyone that donates more than $5 at the end, after we're done with reading for everybody who has made a generous love donation, any extra we will, like people who maybe can't do that at this time, and we understand that. So we do have people that overpay so that we can give messages to those who are watching and hang out with us the whole time. And so you can get a message at the end too when that happens. Yeah. So just saying. Oh, hi, Kitty. I know, right? She usually comes around the end of the show. Today, I guess she must have some things to say today. So
yeah. Hungry already. She's hungry again.
Oh, no.
Yeah. As Shelby. She gets fed like every hour and a half, because she's got some kind of issue. So she'll eat too much and then she'll throw up. So I feed her little bits. And so I'm constantly feeding her. And when I'm late, this is what you get.
Aww.
So she can wait. She's okay.
It's okay. Aww. Well, if she throws up, she's hungry again.
Yeah. So she doesn't do it right now. Okay.
Aw, we love Tess. We love her. Shelby. She's got a message though. All right. So that's how we will do that. And so Sarah, Super Space Cookie, she is no stranger to us at all, and we love her dearly. So that's how we do this for the Spiritual Master Circle once we are live. Now, for the next one, if someone wanted to come on the video with us, we do have time slots, whether it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour. You can come on video with us, and all that information is on the website, GoldylocksProductions.com. And for the next Spiritual Master Circle, which is the 23rd, all right, for those that want to do that, you can come on with us. And I think almost everyone here so far has experienced that. And so, but we like this too. This is speed round, kind of a little bit faster, and a great way to see if we're doing this every 2 weeks, just to see if you're on track, just to see how you're doing. And so I think it's a great way for spiritual checkup. Yes, there it is. Spiritual checkup. So we usually start off, Melissa is the opener. All right. Then I'll go, then Robin, and then Carol Ann is our closer. So
Thank you.
all right. So here we go. First one up is Sarah.
All
So
right.
Melissa, take it away.
So now,
Sarah. All right, my friend, you have to remember to talk to your body. You need to start healing on yourself as much as you want to heal on others. There's things that you need to bring into balance, right? It's like you have to think them into balance. You have to believe them into balance. They're showing me like a grounding. Like you need to have a serious conversation with your body and your mind and your spirit, so you're all in balance. There's a balance that you're looking for, okay? And it's coming, because look, they're giving me this energy of this beautiful energy of this balance that's coming down to you, but you have to believe it into yourself. And kind of like, I feel like you're doing a lot of shedding right now, so you're shedding off all the old emotions that we're holding on to, and that's going to help a lot. So they're just showing me balance, and just be in nature a little bit. Go out and lay in the grass before it gets too cold or whatever, but they want you to be balanced with nature as well. So I'm going to leave that with you, my friend.
Yes, and Sarah, we know you got a lot going on too. And that's why it's very important to not let stress get to you. You're on the right path. You've got some family issues right now, but also there's still some negativity nipping at you. But you know the source of that. And by the winter solstice this year, you will have that clear direction. And I'm telling you, you're going to hit the ground running come January. It's going to be go time. The beginning of 2022. And so you're still making your list. And that's good. You're still making a plan. That's good. But it's implement time is going to be 2022, the beginning of. So just remember to take deep breaths, and don't let fear or stress or anxiety, don't let that try to rule you or take you over. Okay, just catch it, stop it, and say no, not today. Go get in the corner. Not today. All right, Robin.
okay. So your mother and a grandmother is coming forward for you, and they want you to know that the angels are guiding you. So the angels are interfering with whatever it is that you got going on with your family and your father right now. So they're talking about your father. So these ladies are on your father's side, so they're talking about him. He is going to be okay. He's going to make it out of whatever he's going through. I see him. It's going to be a long road. So he's going to be going through therapy and a lot of stuff like that. You also have an acorn. So I don't know if you can tell that's an acorn, but I can. So they're talking about how you've been going out into nature more, and they're talking to me about how you're digging into your, what do you call it, ancestry stuff. So you're finding out more about Native American stuff that's on your family, because you have Native Americans coming through for you. And so you also have a horseshoe. So they are showing me horses. But the horseshoe is telling me that your luck is going to improve. So get out of that negative space, because everything is going to improve. And so you also have a key. So they're telling me that they're going to unlock doors of opportunity for you right now. And I pulled several for you that came out. And so this is a Christmas wreath. So they're telling me that you're thinking about Christmas and you're making stuff for Christmas. So you're doing some crafts and maybe you're going to sell some stuff as Christmas gifts. So they want you to really work on that because you have special gifts and ability. Thank you, Sarah.
Wow. Beautiful readings. That's interesting what you said, Robin, about Native American. Did you say Native Americans?
I did. Native Americans came forward.
Okay. Because I have a guide for her, I believe, or a property guide or a protector guide for Sarah that is Native American. I've seen him a couple of times and I see horses with him.
Yes.
And I didn't know if her mother had passed. Is Robin's mother passed?
You mean Sarah's?
Her mom is still here.
Her mom is still here. Okay, that's why I keep getting grandmother. Okay.
Mhm.
I have someone, a gentleman here, zooming past in a flashy kind of car. And this would be like maybe we've talked about this before, but maybe like an Oldsmobile or a Cadillac or some big old car with the wings in the back and very shiny and the big steering wheel. So I have a gentleman doing that. I don't know if this is an uncle, grandpa. And they're talking about moving. So I don't know if you have moved, if you're talking about moving, if you're moving into a place that has some kind of shop or workshop for you to do your work in. So you might find a place, and I don't even know what state Sarah's in, but I feel like you're going to find a place where there's crafters galore is what I want to say. And maybe there's a place to work. Like I see a pottery, a kiln and a pottery wheel, and I see like a loom and stuff. So you might be with other artisans, if that would make sense. And that's like a permanent place. And then it's sort of like a mall, maybe, or it's visitors come in and watch you actually make what you're showing. So you'll have things made already for sale and they'll see you working. Kind of fascinating. I see your son with you kind of helping. So maybe this is weekends or whatever, you know. And these beautiful little bows. I see gingham bows and chiffon bows, you know, that you can see through, that you make scarves out of and stuff. Really pretty little things on soaps and da-da-da, you know. So I see it being productive. And I agree with Tiffany. And I think Melissa had said, like, the new year is going to be good because I see dollar signs. Okay. So I think I'm being told to shut up. So anyway, lots of luck to you, Sarah. Lots of luck to you, Sarah. I really feel your heart in this business. And, you know, when you find your soul purpose, which you're a healer through all of your, you know, everything that you make is very healing. And I have little sprigs of lavender too, and mint and just things that smell, and even rosemary smells so good, you know. So I don't know if you use those in your products, but like a little sprig tied with a bow, it's just so dainty and kind of farmhouse country kind of feel, you know what I'm saying? And people are just eating it up, girl. They just love it. So I hope you get your website up and get these products on, and good for you. She's going to do a vendor event for her products. Good for you. It's going to go very well. And you'll keep doing that. You'll keep doing. Melissa and I know, and probably Robin, we've done a lot of psychic fairs, and, you know, that's how you get new clients. And, you know, since COVID, but I haven't personally, but that's usually how you get more clients and introduce yourself to people and talk about, we could do a lecture and talk about what you do. So you're going to eat that up. So good luck to you.
Those are great. Those are great. And yes, Caroline, you have brought in Native Americans for her before.
Yeah.
I remember, yeah, as a guide. And so I think that's beautiful when that gets validated right from someone else too.
Absolutely.
I just want to say hello to Maureen, who is watching
mint.
on Rumble. So thank you, Maureen, and the other viewers, Rumble viewers. And you can participate too with the Rumble rant if you're on Rumble, and then the super stickers and on Facebook, and Feng Shui My Space. And Jill, thank you for your donations, Jill. I see what you did. And Feng Shui My Space, $10. So
Okay.
she's got a cute super sticker. We can't see it on the studio. The actual sticker doesn't show up, but it's the #1 jumping fan. So Marsha likes that one. So you know, it's so cute.
Cute.
But that's a little super sticker. Too cute. Thank you, Marsha. We see it. We see it. So Sarah's like, I made lavender salve and mint lip balm. Thank you so much. I love each of you. Oh,
Boy, I can smell that.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, right. I am also part Sioux Indian and Cherokee Indian.
Oh, so they could be ancestors.
Yes.
How nice.
I forgot about that.
They are surrounding you, girl.
You can tell in her cheekbones.
Yes, yes. Beautiful,
Actually,
beautiful
there,
gal.
yeah. Yeah.
Great voice,
nice.
too, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. Woohoo! All right, so now we have Jill. Jill's up next. Another one of our VIPs.
Nice.
So, all right, Melissa.
All right. Let's tap into Jill Sheen and see what's happening in her life today. Jill, take a nice deep breath. I feel like you're kind of like in this new groove, right? It's like you're figuring out these new things. They also say that there's a lot of information flowing to you. There's a lot of information flowing to you. So they want you to pay attention to that because it's flowing in front of you in almost full force. It's the things that you're thinking about, the signs and the symbols that are out in front of you as well, even the places that you're being drawn to go to dinner or wherever your car is being driven. There's a thought pattern that's going on. So I feel like you're almost like in this autopilot with your higher self right now, and you're starting to like go with the flow of it more, and you're releasing and allowing for your highest and best self and for those around you. So they applaud you. They applaud you. So I'll leave that with you.
I know I'm up here. I'm just saying hello to hello to Sugar Kim. Sugar Magnolia's here. Hello. So Jill, what I'm getting, I'm immediately drawn to your body, to your health, to your feet, and there's a. This isn't a high alarm. This isn't anything to make you worry, but just your circulation. They want you to pay attention to your circulation in your legs and to your feet, and whether you're on your feet a little bit more than usual, but to make sure that you're rubbing your feet, put some lotion on your feet. Even it's more cost effective to go get a foot soak now. You know, you can have a little foot spa in your own home without, it's just so expensive to, and then who wants to go anywhere too? You got to be careful, right? Going just to get a pedicure. You can do that at home. So get a foot soak. They want you to pay attention to your feet and the circulation there. And when you're rubbing your feet and then up the ankles towards your heart, rub that way, rub up your leg. But you're fine. It's just you need to do this for your circulation, and just make sure some stretches and deep breathing. And so that's what that they want to get through right away to you. So that's your little health tip from the angels and the celestial guardians and healers. So quantum healers. There you go. All right, Robin.
All right, Jill. So this is crazy. So before Melissa started talking, I picked up a foot. So they were talking about your feet. And then it was amazing that Tiffany started talking about your feet. So you also have a heart that showed up, and they are talking about your circulation. So you need to work on that. Maybe getting leg massages or going to get your feet done. So they're talking about that a little bit. And then also a lady came forward, and I see her as like a great grandmother who came forward, and she's sewing. So she makes clothes. So she's showing me the beautiful clothes that she makes, and she has a beautiful fan. She's fanning herself. So I see her is in the Victorian era. So she's coming through from the Victorian era, and See, and here's a purse. So they're talking about how your wallet is filling up right now. So some good things are starting to happen for you. They're talking about that. And you come from, so this lady wants you to know. So this says phenomenal women. You come from a line of phenomenal women. And it doesn't matter the problems you had with your own mother. Your family line has a lot of phenomenal women. So they want you to realize your self-worth and to have faith in yourself. And so you have a beautiful rose that came forward.
That's so pretty.
So the rose is the highest vibrational flower. So that's coming from your higher self. And so they're talking about loving yourself, taking care of your heart and your circulation, and then music. So they want you. I have to get this guitar. So I got a guitar here for you. They want you to listen to more music. It gets rid of the negative thinking that you have going on in your head, and it's going to raise your vibration to just more beautiful things that are coming your way. Thank you, Jill.
Boy, those are terrific readings. It's interesting when Tiffany was talking about your feed, about like a foot soak kind of thing. I was getting toxins. Like if you use, some people take a bath with Epsom salts to spiritually cleanse themselves as well as get rid of toxins in their body, and that really does seem to help, because I had some ankle swelling going on for a while, and then I got stung by something, so my foot and ankle was like this. So I was soaking it in Epsom salts, and I noticed that instead of just soaking one, I soaked both of them. I mean, right? Why be unbalanced, you know? And I felt so much better. And what I was getting is, you're releasing everything that you hold on to. And let's face it, girl, you've been dragged through a hedge backwards here. You had a loss of your mom, you had a difficult relationship, you have guilt, you have, nice Jewish family, just like a nice Catholic family, a lot of guilt piled on there. That's just how it is in our tribes, right? And so you have a lot to release, and you still feel a little anxious about the future, but everything is bumps. What I've learned from now since I retired, some things really get me nervous, like I hope I'm going to be able to make that bill, or I'm going to be able to do this, or does this need replacing, blah blah blah. I learned these are speed bumps. It's not going to mess up your path, and you know where you're going. I see a lot of travel in the future for you. We're not always going to be under this crazy lockdown kind of thing. I think more and more is being done to protect citizens and help them, different medications, whatever, so that we don't have to worry about getting sick. A lot of good news just about, I think, coming out, not just about COVID, but about like the flu, managing cancer, things like this are coming out. So I think that we can relax a little bit more in the future, financially and physically. And I see you and your hub. I see a sailboat, and you guys are on the front of it. You're taking a little cruise around Nantucket or the islands or something, and going places because you want to, and making new memories. So, all that's coming, Jill. This is just, the couple of years before retirement is really like you're holding on like, bare knuckle, believe me, because if there's anything that the corporation can do to throw you under the bus or drive you crazy, they will. Been there. So just hold on. Just say, all this aggravation, not part of my plan. Just not part of the plan. So thank you for joining us tonight. I hope that reading was helpful.
That was great, everyone. That was really great. And so just want to thank you, Sugar Kim. Thank you, Anthony, and thank you, Maureen, for your super stickers. And your Rumble rant. So, all right. So next we have Marsha. Marsha.
Marsha. All right. Thanks for coming, Marsha. All right. So, Marsha, what I'm getting for you is there's a lot of your schedule is going to start picking up. It's like you're getting into this new flow. They're showing me a new routine, and it's really good for you because it's helping you see a better future, and you're helping to create that better future with the things that you're doing and the people that you're helping. There's showing, and there's a lot of joy in that too, because look at this, they keep going like this, and I feel like it's almost like a leap from where you are to where you're going. So very soon that leap is coming. You have to continue to have the faith and believe in what's coming, because it's right there. It's like right there, Marsha. It's right there. That's what I'm gonna do. Right there. I'm gonna leave that with you, my friend.
Marsha, I'll put your website, Marsha's Feng Shui, myspace.com. She is the sponsor for Melissa's show this month and the last several months. So we appreciate you, Marsha, so much. And thank you for your generous donation so that you pay for another reading later on this evening. So thank you so much. And so, wow, for you is just watch your movements. I'm feeling a little dizziness with you, so you can have like little moments of dizziness. You're okay. You're fine. This is all part of the ascension process. Just make sure, watch your sleep. Make sure that you're getting enough sleep. And you know this. You know what to do to take care of yourself health wise. You got this. And you know your right sleeping positions, with the feng shui. You've got all that down. But just they want you to just make sure that it's fine-tuned a little bit more, your sleeping area, to be more beneficial for you. There's a couple more things that you could do to fine-tune that. So just watch the sleep, but just don't be in such a hurry that you move too fast. That's what they want to say. Don't move too fast that you trip, that you fall, that you misstep. All right. And so just walk slowly. If you're on stairs, go down the stairs slowly, up the stairs slowly. And so that's what they want to leave for you. But that you have grown so much. And Melissa can probably validate this too. Within this last year alone, leaps and bounds. And so, but just be careful with the leaps and bounds physically. So that's all there's to say. Just watch your step. Don't be in such a hurry. And all right. Robin.
Thank you for that. That was beautiful. So right off the bat, you have a cat coming through with the crazy lady. She's saying, I'm the crazy cat lady. So she's coming through. She's got crazy boots on. She's really colorful. So this lady is coming forward for you. And she's telling me that some big things are coming up for you. They are also talking about balance. So here we have the yin and the yang symbol. And and I'm feeling like you're off balance a little bit. So really, I feel like with this symbol, they're talking about you being off balance, but also it's just like we can't have the dark without the light. So things are happening. So they don't want you to focus on everything that's going on in this outside world. They want you to go within yourself a little more. So here we have a pair of scissors. And what they're showing me is, and this is kind of weird, and I'm getting the chills, like you're cutting red ribbon. So either you're moving into a new place, or you sold a house or something like that, but something big, or you're displaying some type of art or something where you're going to cut the ribbon. That's what they're showing me. So you can take that however. And then you also have a sea turtle. And so the sea turtle is telling me, and I believe the sea turtle to be one of your spirit animals too, because that's what they're showing me, a bunch of sea turtles. And they're telling me that you're going to take a trip and you're going to flow like the sea turtle. So I believe that you are going to be taking a trip, and they want you to have faith in all the things that are happening with you right now, and everything is going to improve. And then you have a fish. The fish goes with the sea turtle, but also it's a symbolization of faith and luck. So I see some good things coming for you, but they want you need to relax. Basically, just relax, and everything is just going to work out. I see a little bit of stress, but they want you to relax and you'll be okay.
That's beautiful.
Oh
I
my
got one more thing real quick. I don't understand
goodness.
it. I don't have to get a therapeutic body pillow, a really long pillow. I don't know what a therapeutic one is. Maybe it's foam. I don't know. But they just, there you go.
Lovely.
I'll chime in on that. Just order your new bed already.
Okay, there you go. So
Ah,
it's something with the sleep. Yeah, okay, sissy.
wow.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow. I got clams. You were getting fish and turtles. And I'm laughing because I got clams. And you said something, I got red, the color red. You said something about red.
Yeah, it was a red ribbon.
A red ribbon. Yeah, I always get red around Marsha for some reason.
Yes.
The first thing that I had gotten was blue silk. I thought it was blue chiffon, but it's blue, like a light blue silk, billowing like a window, blowing these curtains. And it might be like curtains surrounding a bed, or cutting off piece, decorating the room, or just hanging where they would catch a breeze. And it's so beautiful. And I also I don't know if you have a mom in spirit, Marsha, but she does have a mom in spirit. And I feel like, in one respect, it's funny. I'm not getting the relationship. I'm kind of getting, she's like throwing a ball to you. It's like you're throwing the ball back and forth. I don't know what that means, but I feel like there are some characteristics of hers that you have, like maybe attention to detail or something like that. And she wishes you a lot of luck and is so proud of you. Wants to share that with you. That I don't know if she told you that enough, but I want to give you that. And also, I have you drawing diagrams, like where things would go in a house, like assessing a room, like I would put this here and this here and this here, or advising people about where to put their things, what corner and stuff like that. And also I'm taking little notes. And this is where I feel it's very characteristic. If it's not I do feel a mom, but I do feel somebody very detailed, like somebody writing things. And this is like a hereditary trait, I want to say. I also see you tightening your belt, and I don't mean that financially. I mean, like you're trying on a belt and you realize that you can move it in a notch or two. Good for you. So I don't know if you're a slim person. I've never seen you. I don't know if you're slimming down, but I feel like I can wear this fashionable belt now, and I'm really quite proud of myself. And what else did I get? Oh, the biggest thing. I'm getting a caravan. So I don't know if you had family that were travelers or gypsies going back, but I have a caravan here. I was just going to say gypsies, but that would infer like maybe Sink or Roma. I don't think that. I think more like Irish or UK or maybe even German kind of travelers, that kind of travelers. And gypsies, they refer to them as gypsies. But I have that kind of feeling. But your mother says, she's giving me this word. Somebody on the other side, I think it's your mom, is saying you have a lot of panache. Is that how you say it? Panache? Panache? Meaning you have a lot of class, like you have a lot of clout, like you have, when you say something, people listen, that, you know what I'm saying? People take your advice seriously. Yeah. Caravan gypsies. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense to you. But this is a much better year in some respects. I think you've had time to reflect and lot better offers. Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, I'm saying. So I hope, and I also see you moving an area rug a room. You're around a room. You're like the kind of person that, see, you go to a client's house and say, see, this is the way I would do it. And you just like start moving furniture and dragging this around and that now, no wonder you need a good bed. So, so you need to get some rest. But you better rest up, because I'm telling you, you're going to be busy, busy, busy. That's my impression. Good luck to you. Thank you for joining us.
That was fantastic. Let's just go catch up here. Jill said, that was awesome from all of you. My ankles are swollen.
Oh,
everything
okay.
All of you said are spot on.
Yeah.
I am ready to start to heal. Very good.
Good.
Very good. Yeah. Okay. Marsha, yes. Very good. Thank you, Bob. Jill, I put Robin's Venmo in there for you. I listed that. And so, yep. There you go, Marsh. That's right. And go slow. So thank you and thank you. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Woohoo. Yeah, because it always seems like it's just time is irrelevant anyway, but where we're all really understanding that, or we're really getting a concept of that more than ever before now, right? Aren't we? So don't rush. If I swear it's like, okay, I got a half hour before I got to do something, and so I've got time to do something, but then it feels like only 5 minutes. It just was 5 minutes. What happened to this time? Or it can be even longer. It can just feel like, why is this dragging? But they don't want you to feel like you have to rush and then an accident happened. So, maybe that's for everyone because it made me repeat it. So for everybody, that's good for all of us just to slow down so we don't rush around. So, thank you, ladies. Now we have Sugar Magnolia, Sugar Kim. Kim.
Sugar Kim. Woohoo! Thanks for joining tonight. So it's funny, Kim, because I was thinking about you today, actually, after giving you the message of the snowball going down the hill last night. And they gave me more insight on that. So here you go. So that is you getting out of Colorado and getting out of the mountains. But you have to, again, they want to reiterate, you have to follow your heart. Where does it belong? Where does it feel like it fits in this earth? Where does it fit the puzzle? You know what I mean? Logistics are one thing, okay? That's earthly, okay? That's the earthly stuff, the logistics, okay? They want you to totally be like as soon as you land there, or you're like, I can live here. Like, this feels like home. They want you to set space where it feels like your home, not a temporary home this time. They want you in a place that you can grow, right? Because whatever you're starting is only just going to grow more. So just allow yourself to feel into it and be able to grow into that. So good luck, Kim. I see good things.
So this is really, really, crazy, whatever. But they're just like, you're thinking of getting a tattoo. Whether it's something small, dainty, whatever, but it's like very bohemian. You have a bohemian kind of gypsy energy around you anyway. But there's something that a tattoo that you're thinking of, and I do see stars, but I see, just it's something that's totally you. And so it's something very small and dainty, nothing really big, but just something yeah. And so go for it. It's like you're contemplating it, or maybe you're still designing it in your head, but that would be a nice treat for yourself. And a lot of progress that you have made as well. And just, I see you not sitting still in one place for too long, and that's fine because you spread love and light wherever you go. And I know you have products and you have a shop, and you can actually take that on the road with you and actually have some success with that. I see, like, for a year, you're going to go from like local shops to work with small businesses to get your products in there. And, and so you'll have fun with this. You really will. And so just don't stay in that box you never have, but just keep expanding. Nothing's impossible. You're possible. And just keep flying, because the sky's the limit. There you go. Okay.
All right, Kim, Sugar Magnolia. I was picking charms. I thought I was on mute, so I'm sorry if I was loud. I looked and I was like, oh, I didn't mute myself because I'm making a loud noise.
But we didn't hear you. You were fine.
So a castle came through for you.
Ooh.
And so they're talking about the castle, and I see it in like Romania or something like that. And I am seeing gypsies come through with you. So you do have gypsy energy. They're talking about that. And you have special gifts. So they're talking about your special gifts. I think you're very intuitive. And so you have a lot of your own abilities. You could be doing what we're doing right now, because they're telling me you're very powerful. So they're talking about that. And they're showing me that you're working on projects. So here's the ruler. And so I see you doing new things. You have new ideas coming through. And they're letting me know that it's all good stuff that's coming through. And then they were talking about where you were living right now because I got Bambi. Bambi came through. So I see a lot of deer coming through. And so I felt like you were more up into the mountains, but they're telling me that you are going to move. And so here we have an airplane. They're showing me that you are moving. You plan on moving, or you're going to take a trip. Here's the traveler. You have a little traveler walking. So that means you're going to travel. And I don't know if you can really tell that that's a traveler. He's got the thing on the back, like a hobo.
Yeah.
Which actually goes along with the gypsies because the gypsies were travelers. So I see you as a traveler and someone who can't sit still. So your soul is calling out to you to go travel and do stuff. So I do see that. I feel like you're going to move. That's the big, strong thing. And so you have a shark. Here's your shark, and it's telling me that you're being fierce and you're going after what you want, but you're also going to go by the water. So you're either going to move where there is water, because here's the crab. You're going to move by the water. You're going to take a trip to the water, but you're going to go someplace that's more tropical, I feel, maybe. And so you also have handcuffs. So the handcuffs say freedom. So I feel like you've been holding yourself back. And so you want to be free. So you're unlocking the handcuffs. You're setting yourself free because, you are going to travel. And so you have these dragonflies flying around you. They're your ancestors. So they're coming around and they're talking about new changes. Big changes are coming up for you. So they are talking about that. And so these are your ancestors. Oops, I'm dropping. They're also talking about your eyes. So here's a pair of glasses. So I think you're having a problem with your eyes. They're showing me. Maybe you're having a little bit of, what do you call it when you see stuff like floaters and stuff going on with your eye? But I think it has to do with some stuff that's been happening in your area. So I'm smelling smoke. So I don't know if there was fires where you're at. I don't know, but I smell smoke. So I don't know if you got a little bit of toxins in your body, but it's messing with your eyesight. They're showing that to me. Thank you, Kim. I hope that all resonates.
Yeah, I'm hearing that that's temporary. The eyesight's temporary. Yeah. The area is toxic that she's in, but she's going to move anyway. So, right. So she's very sensitive to that too, the energy. So look at that. All spot on, working on my RV so I can head south for the winter, packed it full of my products so I can travel around and go to small shops with my CBD cream, thinking Lake Mead area. Okay, we still got Carol Ann to go. Here we go, Carol
Ann. That's really interesting. Everything that was said. Tiffany had mentioned, what is that? I love when I write things down and I can't read them. Oh, skis. I got skis. That was the first thing that I got. So I don't know if you're in a mountainous area. Like I see snow. I see some place that where there's, I would say 4 seasons or access to 4 seasons. Like even California has some mountainous area and they have water and they have, pine tree areas and stuff like that. So I feel as a mix of climate that you would experience different seasons. And I also get about that tattoo you were talking about, Tiffany. I feel it's on her ankle or her wrist, right? I feel
like it's either the ankle or wrist ankle. Maybe she's still deciding.
Yeah, something small switching. Like.
Yeah.
And I also I don't know if you have any Scottish background, but I have Scottish here for some reason, like a Scottish plaid. And I have a gentleman here who's shaking a martini shaker. You know what I mean? Those stainless steel things, they would mix up the martini. Sort of like a Frank Sinatra Rat Pack kind of vibe with this guy. Like very 50s, 60s kind of thing. So I don't know if this would be a relative, an uncle, a dad, what the vibe is. But I really feel like I'm transported back into, what was that? What was that show? Was that Mad something that was all in the 50s and it was marketing and really sharp? I forget what it's called. I never watched it. But anyway, it was in the last few years. 5 years.
Yeah.
I think it was Mad something, Mad, I don't know. But they were all dressed, the skinny ties and the suits, and it was, you know, the hairstyles and all that kind of, that's the vibe I get with this gentleman. And they also get somebody cooking with a wooden spoon. They also have a soup ladle. So I'm bowling out, you know, I'm doling out soup for some reason. And what was it? Oh, and I was getting waves. As Robin was mentioning water, I was getting waves. So I feel like water that would have waves, either a lake that has a lot of boating on it, or something that would have a wave to it, like the ocean. The funniest thing is, I love Robin's charm readings. I mean, Melissa, don't they kill you? I don't know about you, but when she says the nicest things about these charms, when she pulled the handcuffs out, I thought I was going to die.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
Because I was like, oh, she's going to get lucky. I mean, is it my Mad Max? Mad Men. That's
Mad
it.
Men. Mad
Thank
Men.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
No, because that's the first thing I thought. Melissa thought. We're like, oh, yes, spicy.
Did you think
She
she was
said,
getting
no,
lucky?
she said freedom, and I was like, I was so not there. I was so not there.
Freedom? I'm thinking the opposite. I'm like, she ties you up first, right? I mean,
Well, it can be freedom, but I mean,
yeah. Okay. I just, it's how your mind works. Oh, and one more thing I have to add. I'm sorry. That was great. I'm so glad I don't do these charms, because we would be out of YouTube. We'd be gone. Okay. Be thrown off completely. I get somebody sent a record during World War II, sent a record which you could record a greeting, and instead of writing a letter, you could record and send a recording to your family and let them know how you're doing. And they were small. They weren't LP size, but I think they were like maybe like a 45. Maybe they were LP size, but I know they did this. And I feel that there's one packed away with different things in a box. So I don't know whose that is, but I feel it belongs with Kim. She was hoping for more with the handcuffs too. But she has a dirty mind. Well, you're in the right place, son.
Robin's the only one who's trying to keep it clean.
I know. God bless you, Robin.
You know?
Well, you know, I was just telling you what my guys were telling me.
I know.
You know, in the back of my head, I'm like, ooh, handcuffs.
No, it's so fun. I'm so glad you guys are on board with me, because I was beginning to think I was losing it.
No. So let me go back and read some of her comments. I have a dragonfly pillow. Yes, I have a floater on my right eye. I've been healing my eyes. Yes, a floater. Okay. She's leaving Tahoe. It snowed Friday night. Get me out of here. Oh, my gosh.
She's Scottish. Okay.
Yeah, I am planning on the double infinity tattoo that looks like an angel. It's very Scottish.
Oh, how pretty.
Right, madman. Yeah. Woo! All right. Excellent.
Cool.
Well, thank you, Sugar Kim. That was fun. All right, so next we have Anthony in Graphia. Anthony? Anthony, you still with us?
I feel like
hello, Tamara.
I feel like
or Tamara, or however, it's a beautiful name, however you pronounce it. Okay, so Melissa, here we go with Anthony.
All right, so what I'm getting for you, Anthony, is you're starting to go with a new flow. There's something that you've released that was holding you back, like a dam almost. There was something that was holding you back, and now you've released it, or at least the pressure has been released so that you can move forward a little bit. I feel like you're starting to stand in your truth more. I feel like you're also starting to be more open-minded. They're saying open-minded. So whatever belief system you were holding on to, there's something that you've released to help yourself move forward and the rest of your family move forward. So I feel like you're breaking some ancestral ties that were that go back many lifetimes, not just yours, but you're recognizing what they are, because I feel like you're chopping them up, and I feel like you're releasing them. So hold tight with what you're feeling and knowing, and stand in your truth, but release the old, because the new is going to be so much better for you. I'm going to leave that with you, my friend.
Yeah, so Anthony, as you see, a new path for you. And all new paths can be exciting and scary at the same time. And it's really going to work out to be for your highest and greatest in everyone that's involved. There's your dad comes through in spirit, and he does the message. He's very proud of you. He just doesn't want you to make the same choices. He's not calling them mistakes. He just doesn't want you to make some of the same choices he did as far as mixing anger and alcohol. So please don't do that. All right. Stay away from both if you can. I mean, anger, you can use it as fuel to make it something positive. Remain truthful, and just keep that in mind. He's with you. He's helping you process some things. You're in your head a lot, and so just go have some fun. Have some fun. You need some fun in your life right now. Everything's so serious. So, all right, we'll leave that with you. Thank you. Robin, your turn.
So that actually, I got a father figure that came forward for him too, actually. And he's talking about his son. So here's a little boy. And then the dad was coming through with a ball cap on, like he wears a hat. So this is a ball cap. I don't know if you can tell. So that dad was coming through, and he's saying pretty much the same thing. He's talking about what Tiffany said about you not making the same mistakes he made. And he's talking about how he wished he was more of a father to you growing up. So I see that there was a little bit of the time period where he was absent in your life. And so he wants you to continue to do all the fun things you do with your son. He wants you to be more into a part of his life. But I feel like you're worried about the time because you have a watch here. So you feel like you don't have enough time to do anything. And really, that is unnecessary fear that you're putting into your own head. There is enough time. You can make time. So they're telling me you can make time for the things that you want to do. And so I feel like because you have a lock here, you're holding yourself back, you're locked up. And I think that you're going to be unlocked because opportunities are coming your way. But I see a lot of fear coming forward with you, the fear of the unknown, the fear of job. And they're talking about jobs. So I do feel like you are switching jobs. So they're talking about that right now. And the angels want you to know that they are guiding you and everything is going to work out. So I feel like you have a lot of stuff coming through with a relationship is coming through very strongly. So I see stuff going on there. So they want you to know things are going to work out the way they should. So not worry. And then you have a pumpkin. So they're showing me, well, turn it around. Well, anyway, it is a pumpkin. Aww. And they're showing me you carving pumpkins. So I feel like you like to carve pumpkins. They're telling me you're very good at it. And so I see you carving pumpkins with your son. I don't know if you carved one recently, but they're showing me that you're going to carve pumpkins with your son. And I feel like you also got the same exact wreath that Sarah got. And I feel like you've been worried a little bit about Christmas. So they're talking to me about finances. So you have been worried about that, and they're saying do not worry about that everything is going to work out the way it should, and they are providing for you. So take that. I done forgot his name.
Anthony.
I'm going, what the heck is his name? All your family is coming forward, but I just could not think of it. But anyway, Anthony, I hope that all resonates with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not you. I mean, Ruth, what are you doing? What are you doing giving us soup? What are you doing, Ruth? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, where are you, Ruth? We miss you.
Her grandson. Spending time with her grandson.
Good for her. Hi, Ruth. How you doing? Hi, Anthony. So nice to have you with us. I have a gentleman in spirit that is showing me a bowler, like a really good bowler, like bowling alley bowling. And I feel like somebody is very good. And he says, I think later maybe he walked with a cane or a walking stick. This gentleman is saying to me, you lost a good friend. Maybe not recently, but that you have a good friend on the other side that says hello to you. And I'm also being shown a car blanket. I would call it a car blanket They used to be carriage blankets. Somebody explained to me in my family there were some plaid blankets in this old car that we used to have, and they would always have a blanket on the back windowsill or the seat or something. You always had a car blanket in the car. And actually they were blankets from my carriage. They were carriage blankets. So they were plaids, and that blue and black watch tartan in the red and something, but we had those and they were in the cars, and I don't know why I'm being shown that. So somebody might have enjoyed their car and they had this. I see you measuring things in like 2x4s or 2x8s or whatever you call them. I feel like you're measuring things, building something. And I see you visiting grave sites. And I think it has something to do with the Civil War. So I don't know if you would be in another state and stopping by. Is it Gettysburg? Is it Tennessee? Is it something like that? And I feel like there's grave sites there. And just stopping by, maybe you're traveling someplace and you're just stopping because it's kind of interesting. It's historical and it's kind of interesting. And I also have a woman coming by me here. Well, she's not coming by me. She's standing in front of me, and she's standing in a field of sunflowers. And she's like pushing the sunflowers back to come forward and say hello to you. So I don't know if you have a lady on the other side, could be a grandmother, if sunflowers are significant. But for some reason, I always think of them as late summer, fall flower. I love sunflowers, and they're very significant. Flowers always have a meaning, and they're very significant for you for some reason. Maybe it's this time of year, or the flower for your birth month, or as a gift, or something about her. But the sunflowers are huge, and they're really big in the picture, and I see her peeking through. And she shows me a pickup truck. Like, I don't know if you have a pickup truck or some kind of truck or a van, and I have machinery, like either lawnmowers or some big, heavy kind of stuff in the back. So I don't know if that's something to do with your job. But whatever it is that you turn on doing, it's really a promotion for you. So I don't know if it's your own business. I don't know if you're managing a business. It seems like it's more money, more recognition, more responsibility, maybe. I think it's going to be very good. So I wish you a lot of luck, and I see improvement between 2022 and 2024. So I hope that you can take some of that.
Very good. Yeah, there's a lot. He has his grandparents, and his dad always comes through very, very strong for him. And
Okay.
that's what I was feeling too. Anthony was your grandparents and sharing fond memories with you, and they're communicating with you. Just listen. It's not your imagination. So those are great messages, Carol Ann. Robin, Melissa, they were all great messages.
Well, great. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you. All right, so we have Maureen next. Maureen.
All right, Maureen. So glad you could be here this evening. So the first thing that I'm getting with you, Maureen, is a flower garden. I'm seeing you in this flower garden, and you're beautifying it. They're saying that you're digging in the dirt and you're beautifying it. You're also bringing forth joy, and there's fairies around you and lots of spirits around you when you're in this garden. This garden is very, very magical and very spiritual for you, but it's also helping you grow. And I feel like you're changing up some of the flowers. I feel like some of them are being changed out or something's happening there. But you spending that time in the earth is very much important for you right now. So remember to stay grounded in this earth garden that you have. It's beautiful.
All right,
Very
so
nice.
Maureen. Okay, I'm hearing, just stop sabotaging relationships. Go have some fun. Everything's going to be fine. Justice has already been served as far as he's concerned. All right, more concerned about you sacrificing your happiness. So, all right, that's it. Go have some fun. Everything is working out. Just let it all catch up. Okay. All right, Robin.
So I've got several here. And so, first of all, here's a young man. This is a boy. And he's coming forward and he's telling me that he is your son And every time he comes forward, I see Jake the Snake wrestling. So he liked wrestling. He's telling me about that. And he also was saying, you are keeping yourself from having meaningful relationships. So he wants you to know that he loves you dearly, and he is so grateful for everything that you have done to get justice for his passing. But it was his time to ascend. It was his time to move on, and this is something you need to learn from. So they're showing me, and I'm getting the chills really bad, but they're showing me you doing some kind of activist type of work where you're standing up for people who have been unjust, um, other people who have been murdered or stuff. You know, you're helping others, so that's coming. They're telling me that that's what's coming for you. You are going to help others, and they're talking about you getting out into nature more. Whoops. So I do have a tree. If I can pick it up, it's like the tree of life. And so they're telling me that you're not grounded. So they want your roots to grow. Your roots are really brittle. And you need to work on yourself a little bit because you're out there all over the place. So they want you to relax and just get grounded and get out in nature. And you can do that by walking barefoot out in the grass and stuff like that. So they want you more out in nature. And I do see the fairies because the fairies like the mushrooms. So I see mushrooms all around. So I don't know if you have mushrooms growing.
Elementals.
So the fairies are coming around the mushrooms. And so they want you to know that they're around you all the time. And they want you to have more fun. So they're fun beings. So they're doing stuff and they're showing me how they're taking your car keys and putting them someplace else. Or you're missing shiny things because they like the shiny stuff. So they're showing me that they're doing that because you are not relaxed. You're out there and you're not having any fun. So they're playing little tricks on you. They want you to have more fun. Also, the butterflies are coming. So the butterflies I see, so with your son, a female is coming with your son and also a man. And the female is the butterfly. And she's telling me she comes around you a lot. She shows up as a butterfly. So she wants you to know that she comes around you and she walks with your son. And then they're letting you know that the clouds are parting because the sun's coming out. This is the cloud and the sun's. So everything is going to work out the way it should work out. But you need to have faith. So here you have angel wings. And so the angels are standing near you and they're telling me that you are getting answers and everything is going to work out, but you need to let go of what happened in the past so you can move forward and have meaningful relationships. And they want you to have more fun. And your son wants you to know that he's around you all the time and he loves you, but he just wants you to be happy. Just be happy. And I'll leave that with you. I hope you resonate. And thank you.
This is so funny. Thank you, Rob, and thank you, Melissa. Well, Melissa was talking about the fairies. I was writing down elementals. And the reason I'm doing this is because someone on the other side, it could be your son. I'm not sure who it was. I think I have your dad and your son. I don't know if you have a dad, pastor, or granddad, but I have a gentleman and a younger man. But anyway, they're like, you're kicking the nuns to the curb. I feel like you had a Catholic upbringing. Correct me if I'm wrong. And we're kicking the saints and everybody to the curb. Don't believe in you anymore. You're not serving me. I don't get it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is the impression that I'm getting. So the elementals are coming forward and the fairies to say, hello, we're God's creatures too. And we're going to help you. Okay. So if you don't want to believe in the saints, you don't want to believe in God, you don't want to believe in the nuns, you don't want to believe, if you're out of that, it's okay. God still got your back. All right. I also have a basset hound or a hound dog here, and I don't know why I'm getting that. I don't know if that means that you're trying to sleuth things out or you actually have a dog like that on the other side. But I feel like this older man says, Maureen, you're like a bull in a china shop. And that's okay. I'm kind of like that too. we're like we open a window with a hammer. I think it's something that have I toned down at all? Maybe a little bit. I just came out of Facebook jail, so maybe I did turn down a little bit. But I feel like that kind of personality, like boom, yeah, we're in your face. So you would be a great activist, or if somebody would get things done. I really feel like, and your loyalty and your support for victims of crime or whatever it is just so strong that it makes you very fierce. And that's a great thing. So very proud and very fierce. So if this is the young man is your son, he goes, Mom, you got to laugh a little. So he's showing me that scene, and this isn't funny, but in a way, it's like, have you ever seen, that Psycho scene where she's getting, all you see is the hand with the knife? That's what I'm getting. He's like, Mom, I know you're thinking this, but you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you kind of have to laugh at, you're like, oh God, this is what I'm thinking, right? The other movie, I'm also seeing a movie, Angela Bassett, when she took all her husband's very expensive clothes, shoved them in his car, and lit his car on fire. Remember that scene? These are the kind of things that you have to, watch and bring to the forefront so that you can kind of laugh about it. Because we can all if you've been divorced, you can identify with that. The other thing that I'm getting, books for you, which is now going to be a TV series, Any Murder Mysteries by Sue Gafton. Very funny. She falls in and out of love with her boyfriend, her old one, and with her ex, and he bothers her. It's so funny when you hear them interact with the previous men in their life. There is life after these jerks. Let me put it that way. Okay? So I don't know if you had a jerk, you're moving on, but there's life after jerks. Everybody's got to have at least one. All right? So don't feel bad about it, but don't forget to laugh.
Yeah.
So that's what you said.
Great messages, and thank you so much, Maureen. Thank you for watching, and then want to catch up here with Anthony's comments from his reading, and also Tamara. Thank you so much, Tamara, for your donation, and we'll get to you after Ruth. So Anthony's like, thank you all. The bowler could have been my dad or my uncle or grandfather, as they all used to bowl on the same team. Dad and I used to bowl together. The friend could have been one or two people. My uncle lived in his 55 Chevy, and that he could have that car blanket you were talking about. The lady is probably my mom's mom, as her birthday was just the other day, and he has an upcoming birthday too. And so yes, your dad is with you a lot, Anthony. Okay. I just got a new position at work about a month or two ago, and now I get to train people. Good. Great, that's good.
Great. It's the younger of the two friends, Anthony. It's the younger one. I think it's a male. So, loved, not lived. Okay. He's saying. Okay. Great.
Thank you. Loved his car, not lived in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, because I know
that's what he said lived in, so he did. He loved his car.
He didn't live in it.
He loved his car, not live in it. Okay, I'm like, whoa, somebody's in the doghouse. No.
Thank you.
Great feedback. Thank you so much, Anthony. Thank you. And so, all right. So now, so Maureen, thank you so much. Love you all so much. Jacob always say when he was little, his name was Jake the Snake. So,
okay.
Robin. So thank you. Yes. Oh, that's great.
That's wonderful, Maureen, because that's what he says to me every time he comes through. He goes, Jake the Snake, and I see wrestlers, and it's just really amazing. Thank you.
That'd be a cool tattoo, Maureen. Do you have a Jake the Snake tattoo? For you. All right. Okay, so now Ruth.
Oh, that's right. I did see Ruth. Ruth, what are you doing?
I know. Yeah.
All right. So let's tap in for Miss Ruth, who's having some fun with her grandson. All right. So Ruth, you have a lot going on right now. You know what I mean? I always feel like there's all these thoughts that are coming to you. Again, they just made me touch my third eye. So I feel like you're getting a lot of visions. So whatever that vision that you're starting to get is becoming clearer. You're really starting to open up to that. They're also like saying, I don't know, you're going through some kind of cleansing too. I feel like the energy is going through you in these spirals. You know what I mean? So there's like this serious cleansing going on so that you can rid yourself of a lot of the, I'm going to call it space dust that kind of gets collected to us as we move through life. And you're releasing all that now so that you can be freer and you have better connections with the people that are in your life because they're showing me better communication with a lot of people. And that's one of your keys is communication. Key is communication for you. So I'm going to leave that with you, my friend.
Everything I'm getting that you are detoxing right now. You're releasing a lot of whether it's energetic, what's no longer for you, and also to body-wise, health-wise. And so I feel a lot of clearing right here, like in your throat area and your lungs. I mean, just from up here, a lot of, and the suggestion is to increase your zinc intake. I'm not a doctor, I just have to say that, but this is what those for your highest and greatest are suggesting that you just increase your zinc intake to help. And the quercetin, you can get a combination of zinc with quercetin, Quercti, or something like quercetin. But the quercetin will help get the mucus because I feel like as you're detoxing, you're getting rid of and coughing up some mucus. And so just you can get a combination of zinc and quercetin. Take that will help you release the rest of this other stuff. But you're doing a good job. You're on the right path. And so, yeah, woohoo. Thanks for joining us and having fun with your grandson. All right, Robin.
Hello, beautiful Ruth. Hello. So a lady has come forward for you. And I know your mom likes to come forward, but this lady is a grandmother figure. And so I picked this little coin, and I don't know if you can tell. It's a little coin that has Queen Mary on it. It's hard to tell. I'll get better at these charm readings, but that's the Queen. So I'm seeing British. So British is coming, and she's drinking tea, and she's British. She's talking about that. So she's talking about some stuff, and she's coming. Ooh, I got chills. She's coming with a little baby girl. So I don't know. I believe that there is going to be a baby come into your family. So I don't know if someone is pregnant right now, but they're showing me a baby girl. I don't believe this is a girl that's passed. It's like she's giving the girl to you, to the family. So she's coming forward with this girl that's coming into the family. And she's also, the little baby girl also is an old soul. They're telling me that she's been a part of the family many generations and she's coming back into the family. So they're talking about that. Also, a cat comes forward. So also, I do see your mom and I do see cats coming forward. So I don't know if she had the cats or if the cat is coming forward with the other lady that is like British coming forward. And they're talking about how your energy is rising. So you have Saturn. So they're talking about cosmic energy. So I feel all this energy coming off of you. And just like Tiffany said, I feel it in your throat. So I feel like you're speaking your truth more and more stuff is coming out. You have a lot to talk about. So you're actually bringing all this stuff out because you're getting a lot of messages. And your mom is telling me that she is the bird that's singing outside your window, because here's the bird. And she's telling me she does come your way as a bird. So she's talking about that. And then she sings beautiful music. So she really likes music and she wants you to listen to more music because she's bringing music with her. So she's talking about that. And she's showing me, well, what she's showing me right now is you doing crafts. So you have a hand that says handmade. So the hand says handmade. So I believe you're doing crafts with your grandson or you're making stuff for Halloween. So they're talking about Halloween because you have a witch here. So I don't know if you plan on being a witch for Halloween, but you're doing some witchy stuff. I see you doing crafts, so they're talking about that. And I see that you're happy right now. They're showing me the happy face on the sun. So happy times are coming for you. I don't know if you can see that happy face. So they're telling me that happy times are coming for you and that the angels are surrounding you. So I see 3 angels around you, and they are telling me that they are bringing a little girl into your family. So I'll let that sit with you. Thank you, Ruth.
That was beautiful. What nice readings you guys are doing. I have a lady here, Ruth. Thanks for joining us. And it's so silly. You didn't have to do that. We love having you, but you didn't have to pay. It was okay. Listen, I have someone knitting a blanket. So I don't know if this would be mom or your grandmother that you're very close to. Daughter's pregnant and they just found out it's a boy. Yeah, I kind of agree with the girl coming too. I get upstairs, downstairs with this lady. So I don't know if she had a home that was 2 stories or you lived in a home that was 2 stories. And I see very frequently up and down. So I don't know if she was upstairs and you were downstairs, that kind of thing. But I feel very frequent upstairs, downstairs. I don't think she means the British show. I think she means that physically there was a house that had a 2nd story. And I see some kind of vacation with you, maybe fresh water. And I feel like you've got your feet in the water. Very, you're sitting on the edge of a lake or something and your feet in the water. Not sitting on a dock, but like maybe you're standing in the water. So I just see your feet and in the water. I feel like you maybe have youngsters, maybe you have your grandchildren with you. And I get like a sleepover. You're having your grandchildren. I feel like your grandson, maybe there's a sleepover here. And it's sort of an adventure for him and for you as well. I also get that you changed your diet. Maybe you're looking at the Mediterranean diet, or there's more greens, or there's more oil. I do see eggs. So I'm getting a lot of green, roughage kind of things. And I also get eggs. But I also have something interesting. I have a chicken here, and I have corn on the cob. So I don't know if this was somebody's family is trying to communicate this is how they ate or they cooked. This is what they do. This could be grandma. They're also showing me the last thing is a knight in shining armor. Now, we were kidding about romance before, and I don't know if that's where we're going. But I feel, because I'm like, you're like, too busy, go away, too busy. But I do see somebody wearing a black cowboy hat. Hello, giddy up. We'll talk about that later, okay? So I don't know if you're in a position for that, if you're looking for that, or if this is a friend of yours. But anyway, I have a cowboy kind of vibe going on. But it could also be knight in shining armor tarot cards. Are you getting knights all the time? Or is this part of your English heritage, with the sword, knights with the sword? I feel it belongs to the tarot. I feel it's like the cards that you're pulling. And it may be Knight of Swords. Okay, so I don't know why I'm getting that, but I hope some of that makes sense. Thanks for joining us, Ruth.
Yes, that was really great.
I don't want to change things, but I just want to say that when my son was born, I was told in the beginning I was having a girl. I thought I was having a girl, and he turned out to be a boy. So sometimes
that
you just
thing
never
is
know.
hidden.
But I do know that technology has evolved even more. So, hey, technology.
On Ruth's show, not to cut you off, because you said a girl. On Ruth's show, she was waiting for the results. I got girl.
You got girl too?
Yep. And so you said girl, Carol Ann said girl, and then she was like, oh, they said it was a boy. Well, sometimes girls can have their hands. I mean, unless they see both hands, or maybe it's something else. I don't know. But it's and then if it's not her, then maybe surprise, another one. But
there's a girl.
But there is, and this one's very strong, like you said. So when they come in. When they come back into the family, they are very, very strong.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. So we just want you to know, Ruth, that you got 3 people here who saw a girl.
Is Ruth a single person, or is she married?
Her daughter now?
No, married. Ruth.
Oh, is Ruth single, right? Yeah. We're single.
Hello.
Well,
Got
anyway.
a black cowboy hat on, and I'm getting giddy up, girl. So, in your future, so
those handcuffs just threw her off. So no.
It doesn't take much.
She's seeing cowboys.
Yeah, I love those cowboys.
On the brain.
I wouldn't mind.
Now I lost my train of thought.
Oh,
okay, so the British lady, the grandmother lady that was coming forward with the tea and everything, she's holding a baby girl and she's doing this. So she's passing the baby girl, and it is a baby girl. Yeah. They're telling me it is very strongly. So we'll see what happens.
Could be in addition to a boy. I mean, could be more children coming.
Maybe it's twins.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Or someone's going to come into the family with a baby girl. No, but this girl is on her side of the family.
Yeah.
Like you said, old soul. Like you're getting that old. She's coming back.
I just want to tell her the cowboy's coming, Ruth.
Yeah, I love that.
That's what's coming. She's like, I don't know about the cowboy. Well, it's going to be like, hello.
All right. So thank you, Ruth, for tuning in, and we'll have to, some things to contemplate. She had a blood test. I know there's always a chance it's a girl. Twins. I was thinking that too. Twins. Yeah. So. All right. We shall see. Maureen. Yes, I definitely need to get outside. I've been sleeping a lot on my days off. I slept all night last night and to 6:30 p.m. today. Well, you know what? You probably needed that. You needed sleep is healing. You had cell regeneration happens during our sleep time.
I did too. I slept a lot today too.
Yeah. My son came to me in a dream when I was 16 and said he was going to be my son. I had Jacob when I was over 22.
Wow.
So just to show that validates just how strong when they want to come in, they're going to come in. And so that's beautiful. I love that. Okay, we have one more. Tamara. I'm sorry. Tamara. It's just, so it's you. You have like this diva style to you. And I mean that with respect. So if you're still around,
Tamara.
I know. Tamara. But I want to say Tamara. I know. Tamara. Okay, so Tamara. I'm going to call her Tamara because
we all have our own pronunciation of how we want to pronounce things, depending on where we come from. So
I think it's closer
to harm. It's just how we do it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right. So let's jump right into Tamara's energy and see what's shaking. All right. So the first thing I'm getting with you is zigzag back and forth. So I feel like you're doing a lot of things and you're going from here to there and everywhere. I just feel like you're the little busybody and you're just all over the place. Bing, 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 bing. They want you to center yourself because you're doing a lot of extra running that you don't need to be doing. And if you continue down that path, you're gonna run out of energy, like you run out of gas. And they want you to slow down before the gas runs out. So it's kind of like a tune-up. They want you to go through a little meditative tune-up with yourself and to stop being so all over the place. They want you to come back to center, find out what your truth is, how much it is that you really need to be doing, and focus on that more than everything, if that makes sense to you. I'm going to leave that with you, my friend.
Yeah, and Tamara. But there's something, it might be really close to your soul's song sound, the way anyway. It's interesting. I got zigzags, but I got lightning bolts instead of the zigzag, same shape. Lightning bolts, clouds. You're very sensitive to the weather, and you are a shaman, whether you realize it or not. Very connected to the elementals, the elements, and they want you to step more into your power, work more with Earth. And you're like the X-Men Storm. You just haven't harnessed all your abilities yet. You haven't really realized them maybe. And so go within, and that's where your teacher is within you. They don't want you to go learn shamanism from someone else, because they want you to learn from the earth. They want you to listen, I feel like you're a human barometer. You can also tell when weather's coming in before anyone else does. So you do have this really great connection with the weather, and more people like that is needed to help with this ascension, to keep everything in balance, and with the whole process. So I hope that makes sense to you, but that's what I was getting for you. So.
Okay.
You are weather diva.
So yeah, so that is coming forward because here we have here all the four seasons are coming through. We have the sun, the snowflake, so that summer, winter, fall, summer, and spring, or however you want to say that, is coming forward. So they're telling me that you need to get out into nature. So really, you're going to work and you're coming home, and you're going to work and you're coming home. You're not having any fun. So they want you to be a little bit more adventurous. So you have the dogs coming forward with you. You have a dog bone. So I see the animals all around you, which I know you have dogs around you. But two dogs are showing up for you. They come around a lot. So I feel like your dog that you have now sees these two dogs that come forward. They're very playful. They like to play. So they're showing up right now. And you're seeing a lot of dragonflies. A lot of dragonflies. And there's a lot of females coming forward for you. And so, like, great grandmother figures are coming forward. So they want you to know that things are going to improve. You're stressing yourself out with what's going on in this world. They want you to relax, calm your brain, because you're just all over the place with what's happening. It's doom and gloom, doom and gloom. Stop it. Stop it. They want you to stop and listen to more music to raise your vibration and get out in nature more. And the sun is coming out for you. The clouds are parting. And you're also a barometer. So this could be the weather too. But they want you to know that it's not going to be doom and gloom. And you need to stop that because you're adding more unnecessary negative fear into your life. Release it all and get out in nature and listen to music. There you have it.
I love that, Robin. You said
Also,
that.
a little girl. So you've been talking to your daughter. So some major stuff is coming up with her. Sorry, I forgot the little girl. I just saw her. So they are telling me, these females are telling me that you had some kind of talk with your daughter and some things are going to happen with her. Now, back to you, Tiffany. So
No, it was yours. I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
I saw the little girl there. That's
No, but yeah, the weather, and that's if you have these abilities and you don't harness it, you add. It can go the other way. It can go into a fearful state. It can create a fire starter. All right, that movie. So you want to use it for good. Take that and channel it into a more positive way, and getting out in nature will teach you how to do that. But yeah.
I like it. I like what everybody's saying. Ruth, I feel like I got a whole bunch of little things going on here.
Tamara.
You mean Tamara?
Tamara. I'm sorry. I was saying Ruth. I have this word. I can't read it. I wrote it. I can't read it. Oh, well. I do have a dog in spirit. I have a dog. And this is kind of funny because I just saw this on YouTube and I'm getting this scene. I have a dog and I'm getting the word liver spots. So I don't know if the dog had liver spots like a spaniel or if a liver colored nose, but that color is someplace on the dog. And I get liver spots. So I don't know, but associated with the dog, not associated like with the back of your hands if you work outside. You know what I mean? I also get, you know, the Paris bee, like the French chic bee. If you're into French chic furniture or arts and crafts, where you would be, what are those things? Stenciling on. There, for some reason, there's a bee, and I don't know what the significance is of the bee, but anyway, in French culture, there's a bumblebee. And I see that, so I don't know if that means that you like French chic, if you're going to France or something French. But I also get a UK connection because I'm getting beef Wellington in a pub. So I don't know if you have somebody in the UK or something like that. I'm also getting for you a Chinese medicine. When Tiffany was talking about healing, and I see your hands, I get Chinese medicine, and I'm having this older gentleman in spirit that has the goatee, an Asian man, Asian Oriental Chinese with the goatee, and he's got the little black hat on and the kimono, and it's like a royal kimono because it's red and it has little emblems on it, and he's eating a small bowl of rice with chopsticks. He says to me, I'm helping you. I'm helping you. So I don't know if you've discovered or work with Chinese medicine, but that's there. I also see planning travel. And what was this one? Something to, YouTube. This is what I forgot to tell you. So the cutest YouTube video. The lady opens the door to let her dog in, puppy, and he comes home with a baby cow. It's like your animals would come home with other dogs, other friends. That's sort of what heaven is like. That when they show up for you in heaven, they have other friends with them. They might have another cat. They might have a boxer. They might have a moose. They might bring a giraffe. You know what I'm saying? They might bring a rabbit. So I have animals in the spirit world showing you, hey, look at my new friend. You know, so I want to let you know that they're around you. I think that's all I got. Yeah, I think that's all I got. So I feel a Chinese teacher or ancestor around you. So there you go.
That's wonderful. And that teacher, that traditional Chinese medicine can also be the shaman too, the helper, that kind of teacher, nature, no matter
guide, spirit guide.
Culture has a different term for each one person like that, right? But she uses herbs for healing, she said. So that's beautiful.
Oh, okay.
And she had one with spots. We were talking about a dog, right? A dog? Yeah, she had one with dogs. Wow, all right.
Amazing.
Very good, ladies.
You're welcome.
And all right. So is everyone okay? We got Samir. Hello, Sam. Just want to say hello, Veronica. Yes, we're still here. We're going to wrap this up with Sam. We love you all so much. Thank you. But Sam's the last one for this evening, okay? And so, all right, Melissa, Samir or Sam?
Yep, Samir. So, Samir, what I got for you when I first tapped into your energy is rainbows and butterflies. Okay. And the rainbows are coming forward because the colors are going to start changing in your life. There's going to be things that are going to be more colorful for you. And the butterflies bring that transformation. That's transformation for you. That's transformation that those are around you. So these beautiful colors are also in the butterfly. So you're going to start noticing the vibrant colors that are going to be showing up in front of you to let you know that the new future is in front of you and it's your transformation of what you so desire. So I'll leave that with you, my friend.
Yes. Okay, so I love that, the transformation, because the thing I get out is the thing I'm hearing is get out of the stressful work position that you're in now, and don't fight with yourself of going, but I'm comfortable here, but stop making excuses, because there's something that's actually going to be better for you. And believe it or not, there's a lot of people that do need jobs, a lot of places that are hiring and that do need people. But there's no need to stay in a stressful work environment. I feel it's very toxic. There's toxic people around you, and that you're not going to stay there too much longer. I know you've been making a plan for it, but don't drag your feet too long. Now you've got to take some action here. There's a lot of great planning and processing in the head, but now it's time to take action. Within these next 3 months, it's going to be very vital. I do see employment change for you, and it's going to be so much more freeing for you. It's going to be so much better, and you're going to be so much happier. Then you're going to go, well, darn, why didn't I do this before? Hey, we've all guilty with dragging our feet, so don't feel bad about that at all. All right, be gentle with yourself. But progress, keep going forward. Don't get off the hamster wheel. And stop making excuses, and everything is favorable for you. They're just waiting for you to take this first step. All right, Robin.
Oh, okay, Samira. So what I get actually is what is so totally crazy, because I was picking these up when Anyway, oops. Melissa was talking, and I did grab a rainbow for you and
Oh,
also a butterfly, which is weird. So that's validation. So they're telling me that this is validation to what Melissa was telling you. So you got the rainbow and the butterfly here. So they're talking about that. I see change coming. So they're telling me that you are in a toxic, start to say toxic relationship, but what I mean to say is a toxic environment. And see, so here's a key with a peace sign. So the door of opportunity is opening for you for a new job opportunity, and it's going to be more peaceful because I see a lot of toxic energy. And so you're going to go somewhere where it's peaceful. And I do see you traveling. So you have an airplane here. So you're going to start soaring into new things. So they're showing me new things are coming for you. And they also are showing me that you're traveling. Also, luck, because you have a clover. So you're going to get some luck out of all of this that's coming forward. I don't know if you can tell it's a clover, but it is. And also, you have an elephant. The elephants are coming. Lots of elephants are coming forward with all these Indian people. So here you go. And so those are your ancestors coming forward, and they're cheering you on. They're like just doing all this Indian dance. I don't know. And they're cheering you on and they're saying change is coming for you. You have to accept it because I feel like you're fearful. And so you're staying in a toxic environment because you have fear going into the future, a fear of the unknown. And they want you to know to release that as I ding my thing on accident. My Indian bow, but they want you to release all that fear and accept the change that's coming for you. And it's going to be a whole lot better. Thank you.
That was great.
well, that's really good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Beautiful messages, ladies. Where am I? Samir. Do you have a grandmother, Samir, in the spirit world that is, and I think I heard Robin mention, are you Hindu Indian, perhaps, or Asian Indian, however is referred to? That's the impression. If I recall reading you before, that was true, and I feel that vibe. I feel like I have an older woman of that nationality that you would have to lean down to hug so that she could hug you. Okay. And that's what I feel her giving you. And she's like, you got big shoes to fill. That was what I was first getting. I'm also getting something about a partnership. So I don't know if that means business or romantic. Don't know. But I feel, she says, you're so much more. You are so much more than what you are exhibiting now or what you're experiencing now. And more of an intellectual thing. And I don't know if you're going back to what your degree is or if you're going back to further some education. But I feel like you're going back to what you really started out to do to begin with, maybe. Like that is the purpose. And I also get that poster. If you've seen that poster, it's an old poster picture of New York, the New York skyline, all the guys sitting on the steel beam while they were building the skyscrapers in New York. I get that picture. So I don't know if that means someone did this kind of work in New York or if you are in New York or from New York or something about New York. But I feel that there's something, you're going back to your education and it's, you're going to choose your persona. You can change your persona. If you're going from a suit, I feel you're going more casual. If you're casual, I feel you're looking at yourself like, wow, I look pretty classy, like surprise, didn't know I could do that. So a lot of good things going. I see dollar signs too. So I think we're going to have some more money coming in to your pocket. Okay. So I hope that makes sense to you.
So I think that's great, that picture, Caroline, of the men on the steel beams and the skyscrapers were at that time, moving up in progress as far as technology of how they built buildings, right?
Yeah.
So moving on up, now you hear that song, moving on
yes.
up. And so sky's the limit, moving on up. So there you go, Sam. It's just you have to take that step. And it's gonna be great. So all right, well,
wasn't that show from the Jeffersons?
I think
moving on up.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's what I'm hearing. Like, oh gosh, here we go. Songs. Yeah. And so Jill's like, you ladies are awesome tonight. Thank you, Jill. But we're awesome.
Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Sam, and everybody. And there was a few people that said hello to me. I think Erica and some people. So I want to acknowledge that. I did read your messages, and I'm thanking you for being here tonight.
Yes, we thank you all so much, and this is such fun. So be sure to write down on your calendar then, or program it in your phone, whatever you need to do. The 23rd is our next spiritual message circle, and while you're recording everything, date-wise, go ahead and jot down for the 30th, that following Saturday too. We're having a Halloween special. Those of you who remember last year, we did Hollywood Squares, but this year it's called Goldywood Squares. And so what we're looking for, those who are familiar with the old Hollywood Squares show, so we are looking for questions that the viewers would like to ask the show hosts. And so if you would like to get those messages to me, you can email me, message me the questions. And for that show, that's going to be fun. We always had, not always, but last year was the first time we did it, and we had a blast. So everyone seemed to enjoy it. So make a new tradition. So, all right. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. It was a lovely, lovely night. Have an amazing rest of the weekend, and many blessings to each of you. Good night.
Thank you all.
We hope you enjoyed this evening of loving, healing, and joyful messages. Mark your calendar now to participate in our next spiritual message circle.